Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. And today here is right now 8:30. Very warm, sort of like a hot day already. It's like early morning, you can imagine, so hot. So I'm gonna do a full-on review on a fragrance that I absolutely love, and it's gonna be one of the series that I call why this one is a must be. Okay, uh, is it called before anything else or whatever that term? I don't know. I still don't know. Anyway, so I used to think like a short form of babe. Anyway, so this is one of those why this fragrance is a must buy, and this is gonna be by Kilian, my very first purchase from this house, which I'm very happy about. Like, this is called Angel Share. So I was watching, just like a coincidence, I was watching this dude, my good brother CJ City TV, right? I have heard time saying the channel because see, it gets stuck, but CJCityTV, his channel, I love his channel. I'll leave a link below. So he was putting up this content like, I think yesterday or day before. Okay, so he did that 10 fragrances that are worth the hype, and it just made me so happy because I recently bought this perfume. It made his list, and he's one of the most honest guys and one of the most coolest dudes. He keeps his like reviews straightforward and frank, so you can expect to get brutal honesty. So when you see such channels feature a perfume, definitely. He also, I think, featured, if I'm not mistaken, YSL Tuxedo, Pure Havan, Ultra Male, Isimiac Noir Ambre, fragrances like the Eros, Mercedes-Benz, the Club Black. So all these fragrances are really good. Okay, so let me tell you why Angel Share is a must buy, and I'll compare it with few other perfumes. Okay, and I'll tell you some names. Okay, so I'm not saying like you have to go. When I say must buy, I'm not recommending you just go and buy it right now and then later thank me or something. But for me, it is a must have. Okay, and I'll tell you some downside of these perfumes as well, criticism, and as a whole, by Kilian, my experience. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to start with big thanks to Fragrance BD. Okay, my dear brother Pantho Bhai and also Shubho Bhai, Tanzi Shubho. These two brothers, they are having this page Fragrance BD for a very long time in Bangladesh. Legit sellers, they import from USA, very good quality products, and Shubhobai stays in States and he also sells in USA. So very legit seller. He's a 5-star seller and he's one of the biggest fans of By Kilian. So during our last winter meetup, I'm telling you a few stories. We met up, and then these brothers, I think Pantho Bhai, me, and I think a couple of other brothers. I think Tamid Bhai was there, Anaf Tamid Bhai, and then I think if anyone else came, I don't remember. Anyway, so we were having like a nice time, hangout, and then Pantho gave me the sample of By Kilian, two perfumes in one sample. That was Roses on Ice and also the Angel Share. So I did, in the winter, I did review from rooftop of the Angel Share, and I said how much I loved it from the sample. That time I knew I couldn't afford it. So the thing is, this fragrance is expensive. Okay, so big thanks to Fragrance BD for introducing me to this beautiful, at that time, new fragrance. It was very expensive because sold out everywhere. So I always wanted this. So first of all, it's expensive, $200 for 50 ml. It's expensive, but by Kilian standard, these are cheap. By Kilian's go for $300 for or more for 50 ml. Their standard size of 50 ml. So I really like this packaging. Okay, I think I got it wrong. Okay, wait. Yeah, it's supposed to go like this. Okay, is it? Yeah, it's this should be at the back. So I really love the packaging. It's a little packaging. You would imagine it would be big. No, it's manageable, very nice. And then when you open it, there's this nice little podium. You must have seen this everywhere. This one inside got no protection, real protection. If you drop the box, it's gonna break the bottle. Got this podium, looks premium, like I like the premium look of it, and it's hard casing. And then you get this beautiful little like packaging. I don't know, I would like to call this more than a bottle. Like, this perfume is just more than a bottle for me. This fragrance is just a piece of art. These bottles, Midnight in Paris, this one, they have some beautiful bottles. So the thing is, if you take a look at this looks like a cognac or whiskey glass. If you hold it like this, if you're just into drinking, you're like, it looks like this beverage color, it matches, you want to drink it. So first reason for me to call it a must buy is this bottle. The juice inside looks phenomenal. I just wish they had 100 ml of this. Okay, perhaps I have to save up and buy a backup bottle, so I'll have 100 ml juice. Really nice. The name, the glass, the cap basically is heavy plastic, but this is glass, this is plastic. So I think it looks really dope. First reason is the packaging. Second reason, most important, the fragrance itself. It's just $200 when you think of 50 ml. For me, I am an average frag head like many of you. So usually I do spend on niche, but I usually buy 100 ml. So it makes, like, if let's say $200 for 100 ml, justified somewhat. But if you convert this to 100 ml, it comes to what? $400 for 100 ml, and that's not cheap. That is the highest of fragrance, more expensive than Creed. So why did I buy it? The smell. It's just phenomenal. This one gets compared to Parfum de Marly. I did not mention this last video. I just saw the comments on Fragrantica. They compared this with Oajan or Hermes' Ambre Naguile. I think that's the perfume. And then also I will compare this with a little bit of this perfume, because one of my favorite fragrances is Pure Malt by Thierry Mugler. Whiskey, cognac, but nothing smell alike. But if you ask me what's my favorite perfume, Boozy perfume of all time, Pure Malt definitely makes the list. But imagine a fragrance that's 10 times better than Pure Malt. That's exactly what you get here. And with all due respect, I love my perfumes. You guys know I love this. But when I say this is so good, first of all, the sweetness of it, it's just so sweet. Okay, it's just very sweet when you spray this. I just spray this on special occasion. It's very sweet, and that cognac and that oak note, very, very realistic. It's very realistic. And there is also the note of praline that goes with the thing. And as the dry down comes, that what give it kind of like a sweet praline kind of like a feel. And that's the point I forgot to mention last video. If you love this one, Thierry Mugler Angel Muse, this one on the dry down smells a lot like this. So if you do love, there's one more perfume I just cannot remember at this point, but let me see if I can remember along the review. If you like this, the dry down of this one, it's very similar to that of this one. And one more perfume, let me just get, I think, hold on. Yeah, something funny happened. I remember this thing, like, when I compared it in my channel, like my Facebook channel, when I was doing Bengali review, I compared these two fragrances with By Kilian Angel Share, which I find, if you just look at the notes breakdown, there's something funny I will tell you. If you love Angel Share, but if you cannot afford it, or you want the dry down of it, if you like it, something similar I'm suggesting. I was just showing you this one, right? Where I was showing you, Angel Muse. The name Angel is also here by Thierry Mugler. This is it's a women's perfume, but if you love sweet fragrance, you can definitely get it. The dry down is very identical to Angel Share, and it has definitely differences on its own. It's a different fragrance. Both are worthy of having, but dry down the praline note in this one, and this surprising fact, if you know this one, Ultra Red Man, I hyped it, Ashton hyped it, many people hyped it recent times, last year somewhere in winter. Paco Rabanne Ultra Red Man is discontinued but can be still had. This one, the dry down smells a lot. That blood orange, after that, the candy vibe, that praline, the gourmand vibe, the vanilla. If you like that, and you also love Oajan, if you love these fragrances, you should definitely look at Angel Share. Okay, so yeah, they have that connection here and there. So what sets it apart is that opening, that boozy note, the sweet note. The moment you put it on, it gets delicious over time, and it's so long lasting. Okay, so By Kilian's usually are quality, and I did review many from samples and other my friends' bottles. This definitely is in my top 5, and I won't actually hesitate to say this is perhaps my most favorite By Kilian till date. What else I like from By Kilian? I love Rolling in Love. Okay, I love Moonlight in Heaven. I like Bamboo Harmony. I like Single Malt and Apple Brandy. These are perhaps my other 5 top favorites. And if you can see the connection, you can definitely tell I love this. There are many of them. They are really good. The dark ones, they have something that smells like coffee. Some of them like Straight to Heaven, or like Black Phantom. For me, I'm not really into those dark fragrances, because in Bangladesh our weather doesn't really allow. But if you love sweet perfumes, it's so sweet. It's just the sweetness heaven. It's like a sweetness. Some people call this like a fragrance. This fragrance would smells like if Angel could smell like a perfume. This is exactly By Kilian made an ideal fragrance. So yeah, it's a must buy for me. Like I saved up, and last month I bought quite some niche perfumes from Arabian Wood. I did not buy this whole month more than 5 perfumes, but this is one of the reasons. So I could have bought like 3-4 perfumes, solid designers, but I decided to buy this because sometimes you need something for your own satisfaction. I bought this for my own birthday gift to self, and the fragrance is just that good. So By Kilian, it's like downside, it's gonna be expensive. Okay, let me give you some obvious criticism. Not everything is just 100 out of 100. The pricing, I feel, even though this is good quality, but it's the brand name that you're paying for. So if you feel like those other perfumes, you can absolutely go for this fragrance. I'm just showing you, you can get these 3 fragrances, Pure Malt, Ultra Red Man, and Angel Muse for a fraction of the price of the By Kilian 50 ml. See how much value that you get. So that's first criticism. You can also get as an alternative like This fragrance, it has a lot of similarity, the honey, the sweetness, and Oajan is basically a gourmand just like the By Kilian. This fragrance is damn good, guys. You know, make no mistake. If you put this side by side, value-wise, definitely Oajan takes the cake, okay? But satisfaction-wise, the smell-wise, I prefer this just a tad bit. But if you want to get like a realistic sort of like a purchase that will, you know, justify your buy, Parfum de Marly, I don't know how much it's selling in your country, but 125 ml, I think these are 125 ml as far as I remember. Yeah. Why doesn't it show? 125 ml, I think so. This fragrance, the bottles are amazing. The packaging that it comes in is amazing. It's a niche perfume. You get to use it. It's long lasting. But just for the smell, this just comes second to Angel Share for me. But practicality wise, this is the fragrance to go with. I bought this from one of my brothers, Shafi Bhai. So thank you so much, Shafi Bhai, for that gem. So in the end, expensive, yes. Small amount of juice, yes. The fragrance is not the most versatile, yes. It's not a summer wearable or daytime high heat, but I wear it anytime I want. I just need the mood. If it's raining, okay, I just feel like want to smell nice. I woke up, I spray that, right? So it doesn't mean that I love it so much. It's going to work for you as well, but try to get those official samples and just see for yourself. That's always the best test, right? So I'm singing high praises for Angel Share still because I love this fragrance, and it's just, I knew I had to add this at some point of my journey. And one of my brothers, Dr. Jeffrey, he is very happy that I have this because he's a well-wisher. So yeah, he knows my sentiments towards this. Great packaging. Why would you buy it? Great packaging. It's a By Kilian fragrance. It's something to do with status, and the smell is just unique. It's a niche quality juice and realistic, that oak and that boozy note, whatever, you know, you can get sometimes malt whiskey vibe as well. But if you love Enigma also, like, let me show you. Enigma is one of my favorite boozy fragrances. I think it's cognac or what. They are like same love for me. They're same level. This is one of my best buys and best fragrance in my collection. So it's a must buy, 10 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I could cover everything I wanted to say. And do try those out. Angel Muse, okay, Thierry Mugler, if it's still available. And then Pure Malt, one of the best boozy whiskey. Oajan, definitely an awesome fragrance by Parfum de Marly, and Paco Rabanne Ultra Red Man. This fragrance sort of has the same ballpark and family feel of By Kilian. So have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. I'm very happy that I could do this episode. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.